All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely become a member. Link right down in the video description, in the chat. Click that link, join, and it'll give you access to a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. Matter of fact, it's going down this Sunday. I got to get that in there. It's going down this Sunday. Christmas Eve. We talking about what every Black family should know about Christmas. This is going to be one of the most powerful live streams you ever witnessed in your life. I want you in the house. Click that link. Be in the house. Bring granny, granddaddy, aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins. Get them all in there. And I'm going to blow their mind with an entertainment education that cannot be matched by no goddamn scholar on the planet. Be in the house. And everybody know General said he popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. You see what I'm talking about? I'm on KingSeti.com. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house, 25% off selected items at this time. Save and shop and save, family. That's right, family. Ring the, what we talking about, man? Ring the alarm, pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 1,200 videos of nothing but pure heat and fire. You know, all the subject that you know from the general and those that you may not even know that's on the site. You better go check it out, family, because we got a lot of fire on there. Over 1,200 videos, plus we got the supplemental, also monumental, and instrumental research material from the Grandmaster teachers. I'll give you an overview on that material, giving you 360 degrees of supreme African academic knowledge and wisdom that cannot be surpassed. Cannot be surpassed by any other website on the planet. Get over there today. Check it out and join, family. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exquisite, we keep it for our family on Patreon. Man, I got that fire going down tonight. We're going to be talking about Atlantis. We're going to be talking about Lemuria. We're going to be talking about Namor, the Black Prince of Atlantis, and Lemuria. Is going to be all powerful. Don't you dare miss it. To all my family that donate to the general, I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the general, link right there in the video description in the chat. Click that link, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. There you go, family. Now we're going to be dealing with, and I had to just come straight like it is. You see what I'm saying? We're going to be listening to this, is a demented ass nigga. You see, I had to just go ahead and say it like this. And the reason why I chose, you understand what I'm saying, to do it this way. You know what I'm saying? Because so many of you niggas out there, this is a very, this is a teaching moment for you niggas. You see what I'm saying? This is a teaching moment for you. And all niggas that think just like this nigga. It's a teaching moment where, we can show, our family out there that may be confused about life. You may be confused about life. You might not be going in the right direction. And this might be, something that we can teach on that can bring some clarity. You understand what I'm saying? To some, and when we say demented, why would I say this man is demented? Because this nigga, out of his own mouth, talking about animal cruelty, You see, that was really the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I called the nigga demented. You see what I'm saying? But even in the fact, nigga, that you out here, you admitting to being a snitch. You see? I say, well, goddamn, nigga, when you put your life on the line like that, you know what I'm saying, and openly put your life on the line like that, you out here telling, but you demented your goddamn self. You demented your goddamn self. Nigga, you ain't no motherfucking Robin Hood, nigga. Well, you out here, man, talking about shooting dogs and macing cats, and you understand all this shit, man. What kind of nigga is you? See, that kind of like, when you, and yes, anytime a nigga is willing to do that to animals, he ain't far demented in doing that to human beings. You see what I'm saying? Because life is, once you understand how precious life is, you see, you don't have no harmonious frequency at all. You see what I'm saying? And so, some of these niggas can't wait. If it is a hell, they ass is on their way to it. You understand what I'm saying? They on their way to hell. If it's one, and I'm not one of a believer, but goddamn, if they ain't got one, they need to invent one. If it ain't no hell, they need to invent a goddamn hell for niggas like that. You see? And the crazy shit about it, I tried to ignore, I ignore a motherfucker until really just recently. You see, because I started to see that, because a lot of people's are, the nigga say he'll die for his freedom of speech and all this shit. Niggas, he up here talking about he hate black people. He hate black people. He's snitching. He say he's an open snitch. He hate black people. Nigga killing animals and shit. I mean, and y'all niggas out here, y'all, but they just show you how niggas is. I don't hate on no nigga that out here getting money. I don't even hate on a nigga if he disagree with another nigga, but some of that shit was far above and beyond normal thinking. Just let's be real about that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm looking in the comments, and I'm always, I got some niggas down there that this nigga talking all type of, what I'm saying, sideways shit. You understand what I'm saying? This nigga might as well be at a pride movement or some shit. I say, is this nigga down with pride? This nigga down with pride? The shit that's coming out, and niggas say, oh, but nigga, I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. Once that shit, you know what I'm saying? Once I hear the other shit, all that get deleted. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck. Oh, that nigga, man, he really be talking some real shit. What you talking about? That sideways shit? Oh, that's the real shit? What real shit is you talking about, nigga? I need to have a clarity with you niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? I need to have clarity. Y'all some sweet thugs. That's what you niggas is. Y'all sweet thugs. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all some panty wearing thugs. You want to be hard and real on one end, but then on another end, you understand what I'm saying? You in agreement with a nigga that sit up there and talk. You understand? Pride inclined conversation. Nigga, I don't hold no conversations like that. I don't hold no conversations like that. This is where the world is at. See, we got to bang on shit like that. It ain't no motherfucking doubt about it. We got to bang on it because the reality is we get caught holding, the ball when it comes to all the negativity that go on in our community. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why is too many, you demented ass niggas out there that empower demented ass niggas to go on the internet and media and shit and do and say the shit that they say, knowing the babies and shit out there listening to this shit, and they're growing up way faster today in these goddamn streets, but that's no excuse. You understand what I'm saying? For, responsible adults to redirect our babies away from these demented, scandalous minded niggas. You see what I'm saying? I just listen to shit, because the thing is, we have to understand, regardless to whatever you believe in, regardless to whatever you believe in, what I believe is harmonious living, number one. Yeah, I don't need no books or nothing to be in alignment with the universe. Meaning I know when I came here, it was already here. I didn't create it. You see what I'm saying? It was a blessing to our people to be able to exist in a world that provides for us a planet, water, food, and all this. You look up in the stars and you're in amazement that you can even exist. You see, so when we understand how precious that is and the blessing that it is, you understand, nigga, if you didn't create it, motherfucker, you ain't got no fucking right to destroy it. Now, I understand if an animal is attacking you, that's one thing. You got every right to defend yourself. You see what I'm saying? But the water out there, nigga, you ain't got nothing. Nobody got a right to poison the water, to fuck with the water. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, being in harmony with creation. You understand? You ain't the only motherfucker got to drink the water, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you? You got babies, generations to come that's gonna have to drink from that same water. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You understand what I'm saying? You wanna poison the water. You want to poison the animals in the water by throwing garbage and all type of foul shit in the water. You see? You want to poison the goddamn air. That go for all these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals too. They want to poison the goddamn air. You see? And you follow right in line with these motherfuckers. You got all these crazy ass Cro-Magnon Neanderthals that go to Africa and Asia and hunt the animals to damn near extinction. Animals been there from time immemorial, from the beginning of creation. And here come one of you demented, demented, scandalous minded ass creatures that will go over there and just murder for the sake so you can put a damn head on your wall. You understand what I'm saying? And them niggas over there allow it to happen, and they just as demented as them Cro-Magnon Neanderthals, anything for $1. You see? And so we used to hear about niggas when I was young. You be hearing about niggas putting animals in the dryer and the washing machine. I say, what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? You gonna do an animal like that? You know what I'm saying? You ain't, and so, and get on motherfucking and laugh. And what crazy about this shit is it's a lot of niggas out there that hear exactly what this nigga's saying. And they say he's spitting some real shit. Man, if you don't get the fuck out my ear, get the fuck out of here. You understand? Even if he did, nigga, that shit get deleted. You understand what I'm saying? Because ain't no real nigga would say no shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? This is a teaching moment. I don't hate on no man. If you out here getting money, my thing was I hadn't even heard a lot of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't even in this nigga's world. I would listen to certain things, and some things that he didn't. The first things that I ever heard from Charleston White, I didn't hear nothing about the kids and. I didn't hear nothing about the animals. I didn't hear. He was just going off on niggas. And so I ain't gonna lie. I was laughing my ass off. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hate on the man. I say, this motherfucker funny than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? How he go off on niggas, man. I say, oh, this nigga on the internet having, he doing, he just going off on niggas and shit. And so, yeah, I found myself like, Yeah, find another video, and and for the first, like, maybe 10 videos, he was just going off on niggas. I was laughing like a motherfucker. I say he cutting into these niggas. And then as I went further, I seen, this one video where he cut into T.I.'s son. And I say, man, he said he would do, he went Mike Tyson on that nigga, on the little nigga. Yeah, he say man, I wouldn't even repeat no shit like that. I say, man, what the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? All type of, I say, oh no, dog. You understand what I'm saying? I know it takes it takes a lot, it would take a lot to hold a nigga back. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker, like, it would take a lot to hold a nigga back. And many times, you got way more to lose than they got. Some of these niggas is flagrant. They don't got shit to lose. You see what I'm saying? They do. They don't think they got shit to lose, but they do. You understand what I'm saying? When that shit rush up on their ass, and then, peekaboo, nigga, here it is. You know what I'm saying? And so when I heard a motherfucker, I heard him address, you talking, I don't know how old T.I.'s son is. He can't be that old. You understand what I'm saying? He might even be a man. I don't know. He might be, I don't know how, he might be over 18, but he young. You see what I'm saying? He young compared to Charleston White. There's no way I'm, like I say, I didn't came down on niggas. I didn't came down on some young niggas, not often. Because, as a man, it ain't, if they out of pocket, you know what I'm saying? You just have to address the shit. You understand what I'm saying? And, but when I addressed that shit, I didn't address that shit like no punk nigga. You know what I'm saying? I addressed that shit like a man, like, look, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you just like this. I don't know what's going, because the little nigga was jumping around and shit. Like he was ready. I say, look here. And I explained it to his ass calmly too. But, I'm talking about one of them calms. It's just like when you turn a motherfucking one of them Lamborghinis on. And that, even though that motherfucker revving, but it's low rev, that soon as a motherfucker hit the gas, that motherfucker skirting out. So I say, look here, let me tell you something. Soon as you move, I'm going to let you know. It's going to get ugly. So what you need to do is you need to rethink what you about to do. You understand what I'm saying? And told him, like, nigga, look here. You ain't going to make it if you do what you do. And I'm going to tell you, it resonated with his ass too, because he knew I wasn't playing no motherfucking game. But I didn't go all the way off on, but even to that point, because, I had to, say something to the nigga in order to, give him something to think about. You know what I'm saying? And it resonated with him. Now, when I saw him the next day, I felt bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I embarrassed him in front. But, what else? Nigga, you trying to step to me. You see what I'm saying? And so I, in the eyes of the youth, they don't give a fuck about you being, you right and and this, that, and the third. They see you, you grown ass man about to crush down, even though the nigga wrong. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want the other kids to get, that I'm like some big badass wolf and shit and this, that, and the third. So I had to, when I saw the young G, I spoke to him. You know what I'm saying? And I say, you know what happened yesterday, that shit didn't have to happen. My part in it, I apologize. And he apologized to me. And I said, you know what? I got some tickets, man. We going to see the Pistons play. You can come with me. And man, that nigga was on my team from that moment forward. You understand? People see me and nigga give me some dap and shit. He was on my goddamn team. You see what I'm saying? And when the kids saw that, they say, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, he ain't that bad of a guy after all. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, but to come at the youth like that shit send frequencies to all the rest of them, whether you know it or not. So when you crush down on one and you talk that shit, you know, and other little niggas see that shit, man, you done fucked up, nigga. You done sent a frequency out there. You see what I'm saying? So you have to watch what the fuck you say and how you say, even if they wrong. It's a way you can check them. They still ours. Now, if a nigga is above and beyond, I'm not talking about if a nigga is above and beyond. That's you know, we already know what that is. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about when we above and motherfucking beyond. You see what I'm saying? And you know, it is a responsibility of, you know, the youth parents to teach them not to be, you know, approaching adults on that level. You understand? And adults can be wrong. If they all the way wrong and you have to do what you have to do at that time, that's a given. But you understand, it was always, if somebody say something, if it's just spoken, let me handle that shit. Bring and tell your mama, your daddy, and we'll handle that. You understand what I'm saying? But don't put yourself in no predicament where, you know, and so, you know, today ain't no boundaries, you know, because it ain't no family. When the family unit is tight and the children is taught in a family unit, they responsibility, how to respect and shit, this, that, and the third, and you got a mass majority of the kids in your community that been taught and trained on that level, then yeah, you got a system there where, you know, you know, the kids ain't gonna go too far left, ain't gonna go too far right. They're just like back in the day. You see, if they said, if you said something and the adult saw your ass out in public and you was out of pocket, motherfucker, you would get your ass checked by any adult. They'll bring you home, and then your mom and daddy will check your ass. You understand what I'm saying? And whatever other adult. Now that's proper. You understand? But we ain't, you know, we got a lot of mentoring. It ain't requiring you to whoop nobody, but to check a child and shit and saying you out of pocket. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of kids that be alive today. If it was some response, and a lot of people, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to my baby until they roll home in a goddamn casket, and you wish something that system was in place. See, the thing is, we get away from a lot of shit that our ancestors, you know, knew. You know what I'm saying? Hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It's just like today. Motherfuckers, you know, our ancestors knew how to plant and farm and grow and shit and all of that. They knew that. You understand what I'm saying? Now today, you know, that we done lost, you see it's a movement to try to reclaim a lot of what we done lost, because we thought, you know, coming, you know, in the cities and shit, eating KFC and all that bullshit, and you know, and for, you know, for 2 generations or more, niggas lived in the cities. They lived this American nightmare and thinking that this was the way to live, and then people got sick, and you know, and so now they want to come back to the natural thing, and so now they have to go back and relearn what they ancestors had mastered. You understand? I'm in the same predicament. I can't lie. I used to see my grandma can all type of food and shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even know how to, you know, that's all I know. The word is can. I mean, I'll go down there and I would see the mason jars, and you would see all kind of food down in there, and it'd be sitting there, and man, she'll go open some of that shit up. I remember she had some of the coldest hot peppers, all type of peaches and all type of shit was down there. Man, that shit was good as hell. You see what I'm saying? She'll go pop that open, man. I say, damn, this shit good. And I was telling myself many, many years ago that I was going to learn how to, I ain't learned shit. I ain't learned shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to relearn every motherfucking thing. You see what I'm saying? If I can. You know, I'm trying to learn so much shit. But, you know, but that was critical. You know, and so here we thinking that what our ancestor had was you know, negligent or some shit. They had proper structure beyond what we know. And so we don't understand that we had what they say Sankofa. The Sankofa bird in the Adinkra symbols, where you see the bird turn as if he's looking back. You see what I'm saying? To go back and fetch. You see what I'm saying? To go back and fetch what you already had. You see? And so this is why, you know, this is what I'm saying. So we don't get it twisted. You know, I know it's a lot of ignorancy out here in these motherfucking streets. So I'm not ever telling nobody, but nevertheless, we have to overcome a lot of that hostility between you know, the youth and the elders, mamas and daddies and the children and so on and so forth. We got to get past that. There's no way we could survive responding to each other hateful about every motherfucking thing. You can't even speak to one of these old demented ass niggas out here today. You understand? You trying to, yeah, what's up, good brother? That's all we trying to say. And keep it moving, just to keep some positivity. How you doing? You know, some of you niggas take that shit as a nigga being weak. And so, you know, and so we have to, you know, we have to deal with that. And we don't want to be clashing with motherfuckers all the time. That's why you got to go to the children. You know what I'm saying? And you teach them to do better than what we doing. You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing to be a worthless ass nigga yourself, but it's another thing where you just leave the babies out there, you understand, without no guidance, no code, no nothing, no structure, no program where they could develop and be a better person than your bitch ass. You see what I'm saying? That's real. And I'm sick of you niggas out there. Y'all promote demented, scandalous behavior. Ain't gonna do nothing for our people. Nothing. Nothing you niggas talking about. I don't want to hear a nigga say, oh, he talking some real. Motherfucker, say what's real. What about this? Is you talking about this? This real to you, nigga? We need to get rid of you. I'm glad we need to have a test. Nigga, what you talking about is real, nigga. And then when a nigga you saw on he talk the real shit, are you balanced when he say some fuck shit? Or you just, you know, you just a nut hugger, nigga. You see what I'm saying? You just hugging a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? What are you doing? What are you doing, nigga? When you know, are you balanced? You know what I'm saying? Are you balanced? When you say, oh, he say some real shit. But do you come forward when the nigga say some fuck shit? Do you say, oh, well, that was some fuck shit right there? Or you just, oh, he say some real shit? But that, you know, we're dealing with the fuck shit right now. That don't, you know, like that don't offset some of that shit. You ain't even supposed to be coming out your goddamn mouth, nigga. That shit ain't even supposed to be coming out your mouth. What the motherfuckers is saying, you know, talking about doing shit to other men and shit and all like that. Man, if y'all motherfuckers don't miss me with that shit, something wrong with y'all niggas out there. There's too many of y'all niggas that's undercover. That's why you can't do nothing for these young boys. Some of these young niggas got more masculinity than you grown niggas. That's what it, you know, and they feel like fucking bossing up on your ass. You see what I'm saying? They feel like they got more masculinity than you got. You know what I'm saying? You got to call some shit like you see it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you got your homies and shit, see, this is the thing. You know, when you got the class clown, motherfuckers, you know, you think niggas is laughing with you. They ain't laughing with you. They laughing at your ass. You see what I'm saying? They laughing at your ass. You know, soon as you get kicked the fuck out the class, nigga, it shit go on. Nigga, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you that you didn't get kicked out. You the nigga in the deficit. You see what I'm saying? You the nigga in the deficit. So you know, if these is really your peoples, and y'all say, "Oh, you nigga, you put a plug in your man's ear. Say, look, dog, you know, if any of my if I got respect for you, and and I look at you as family, ain't no way I'm not gonna. And I hope you do the same for me. Ain't no way I ain't gonna put a little birdie in your ear, like, look, my nigga, what's happening? And have a serious conversation. It's just me and you, nigga. Let me tell you something, dog. This is where it's going. That's all I'm gonna tell you. This is where it's going. And I'm showing you, do it like this, my nigga. Yeah, do it like this. And and even if you had to work your shit behind the scene. I'm sick of you niggas coming out in public, embarrassing our people with this bullshit. Nigga, some of this shit need to be worked out behind the motherfucking scene. Quit coming all out here, nigga, and putting your motherfucking business all in the motherfucking street. You know what I'm saying? Work this shit out behind the motherfucking scene and then present yourself. You understand what I'm saying? In dignity. Do it for your goddamn self. Quit coming out here, nigga, embarrassing our people. And so, this is the crazy shit that, in listening, like I say, I gave the nigga a chance. And I don't give a fuck what he do. You understand what I'm saying? But I tell you, I see, you know what I'm saying? Even, a lot of people saying a lot of the man catch the nigga in the chair at the barber shop. Now, a lot of people say that might be staged. But even if you stage and shit like that, that's demented. What type of energy you need? That kind of energy? You understand what I'm saying? You got to live like that where you need that kind of energy. That you got to fake a motherfucker hitting you on the head with a pistol. What kind of shit is that? And so I don't know, I don't believe that, I don't believe, every motherfucking thing but if he did, that just show you, this is what I'm saying to the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? While other motherfuckers say he got a right to say, man, watch yourself out here, my nigga. Watch yourself out here. Why these motherfuckers boosting you up, it's some even more demented niggas than you. It's some soulless niggas out here. Period. Every hard nigga out there, it's a nigga harder than you. Believe that. Don't think you the hardest nigga. It's a nigga harder than you. You see what I'm saying? And so when you stick your motherfucking chest out there, you understand what I'm saying? A nigga come along with a pebble, bink, and crack that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? You don't tempt no wolves, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You don't tempt wolves. When you reach a certain level of consciousness, you get the paper and you live life. That's the epitome of anything. You know what I'm saying? You leave these niggas, you leave these niggas behind. The demented niggas. You leave them niggas behind. You ain't even on that frequency. You feel what I'm saying? This is what you teach the babies. This is what you teach the youth. You get the paper. You understand? Our children, and I'm gonna just say this: our children in this day and age is, man, they more technologically business as far as advanced in business, in technology. This is the greatest generation ever over here. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you teach them to be, to get that money, get business, and do it. And if you young, leave that bullshit alone. You understand? We can go down the line of niggas on obituaries. These motherfuckers stacked to the ceiling. You see what I'm saying? All that dumb shit. You have to learn to see shit ahead of time. You in advance. You see, you can feel a nigga frequency. You can feel where he going, and let that nigga be. Go the other motherfucking way. Continue to do what's going, advance you in your life, where you are able, You understand what I'm saying? To live, you know what I'm saying, the best life. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck these niggas. They're trying to, man, fuck these niggas. Man, fuck these niggas. I'm talking about these demented niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, you know, we want to stay on the block even after motherfuckers get the ability, and it ain't nothing wrong. Now, when I say stay on the block, I'm saying motherfucker gonna go right back to the corner, do same shit. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna go to the same block. You gonna do it. It ain't nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Taking your main family and elevating them, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, and you can still help develop, but there's no way. It's gonna have to be some separation. And so we think, oh, God, man, and you left the hood. Yeah, motherfucker, you would too if you trying to stay a motherfucking live. You gonna stay down and motherfucking and let some nigga kill you because he jealous, got nothing but jealousy and envy in his motherfucking heart, and he see what you got, and you don't give him, and the motherfucker want to, I didn't seen it. These niggas is demented. You see what I'm saying? And so you can't blame no motherfucker. But what I'm saying is that don't mean you don't come back and put in some work. And you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? And add some positive to the community. You understand what I'm saying? Come up with some blueprints to turn that around. You know what I'm saying? You can start little and work your way up and build with others. It ain't all on you. When you got enough people that is responsible to come back and do that work, then collectively we can make some move. Ain't no one person gonna do it. But at the end, I know just hearing this shit, you know what I'm saying? And just to hear so many niggas out there that support this man, but don't say shit about the bullshit, because you niggas is the reason that this type of frequency exists in our community. You the nigga. And when we start cleaning this shit up, nigga, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? We got to have some enforcers in the goddamn community that let motherfuckers know you gon' go, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You gon' go. You see? And we had to do that. The biggest gang in the motherfucking black community got to be motherfuckers sick and tired of ignorant ass niggas. That got to form and become the biggest gang in the community. Black people that's fed up with ignorant ass niggas. We got to form us a gang. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to be just as about our shit as they is about theirs. You understand what I'm saying? Our motherfucking flag gonna be positivity for black people. And we gonna bang on they motherfucking ass just like they've been banging on our people for this bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna have to do. Form a gang, the largest gang in the black community, a gang that's sick and tired of stupid ass niggas, and bang on their ass just like a gang until all these niggas is no more. That's how we're gonna have to do this. It's not gonna happen with just, brother, let me talk to you. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, come on over here, nigga. Let me talk to you. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And nigga, you over here fucking up, nigga. You robbing people's and snatching old ladies' pocketbooks and shit and all that, and robbing people coming out the store. That's you, ain't it, nigga? Yeah, nigga, you can't be all right with that. You can't be all right with that. We got to clean this shit up. And so when you start hearing these niggas, and I'm telling y'all this, I mean, it's gonna hurt. Truth hurt. You understand? To liberate your people, nigga, it ain't gonna be, you understand, all goddamn candy canes and no, it ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be some grind in this bitch. It's gonna be some in the trench shit to make this shit happen. But it must happen, and we must be willing to go whatever fucking length we gotta go to clean this shit up. Okay. And I just want to say that, man, this is a teachable moment. You see, and motherfuckers are do when it comes to talking about going out here splitting niggas wigs and shit and all this shit. Yeah, y'all niggas are y'all bang the music and shit and this, and then as soon as I say something, y'all niggas get real quiet. You see, you don't want to work, you don't want to put in no work for that. For uplifting your community and turning around your community and putting a loving and harmonious spirit within it. You don't want to work for that, but you'll bump that bullshit all day, that crazy shit. You see what I'm saying? And bump that shit and this, that, and the third. I don't listen to that shit. I used to when I was young. I don't even listen to that shit. Get that shit out of here. If it ain't uplifting to my spirit and shit, I don't want to hear it. And I ain't just talking about no church music. I want to hear some revolutionary shit. You understand? I want to hear some hard beats. I want to hear some hard shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't listen to fake shit. I don't give a fuck if they is talking conscious. I got to hear some hard shit. And once I get my soundtrack of what I need, nigga, that's what I listen to. I don't listen to that dumb shit. And we got to get that shit up out of here. And so today, it's time to hear niggas' frequency. It's time to hear niggas' frequency, what's coming out their mouth, and hold their ass accountable. That's what it is. That's what it is. And finally, I'm gonna say this. And I want y'all to understand, because y'all some fake ass niggas. If you honor a person, you got love for them, and you see them maybe going down the wrong road, you don't encourage nobody to keep heading to the motherfucking cliff. That's his right to say what he wants is his right tomorrow. Man dead, man been shot, man, bitch nigga, say something to the man. If there's somebody you care for and you love and shit, man, say something to the man. Quit being a bitch ass nigga encouraging another brother to die because you ain't got the responsibility to speak up and say some shit when you can. You bitch ass nigga, you ain't real. Sick of you niggas thinking that shit real. That's his right. No, nigga, he wrong. And we want the nigga to be here. You understand what I'm saying? So that he can, if he got a divine responsibility to the community and world, let him shine. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't believe in nothing that this nigga talking about. I'm just talking about brothers in general. When you go overboard and you start talking about killing animals and doing all that, nigga, you done for, nigga. You done for. I don't listen to none of that shit that you niggas talking about. Yeah. You say the police fraternity. I will do that. I appreciate that, family. I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate your kind words, brother. But family, we ain't gone. We just getting started tonight. Come on, Black. We gonna have some more powerful information that we dropping today. Wake up, straighten up, and do right. This your brother, General Sarasun said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.